one way to end an argument is to call somebody a racist, and that's because the one who makes that call is the one who have no better argument, so that's what they have to do. But I have to tell you something really funny about that. My husband and I were very, very outspoken, very much in the public, to get Proposition 187 passed. And Bill Clinton at the time called us white supremacists. Now, I would like for my husband, he's going to really be upset with me for this, but I'd like, but you know, I'm saying that to say to you, don't let the name call. And you know, that's what they do when bullies on the playground will do. And we have a bully in the White House now. So we need to recognize these things so we'll know how to fight it. I spent 33 years as a teacher and administrator with the Los Angeles Unified School District until they ran me out because I was telling truth to our children and I was giving them the true history of our country. That's not going on in our schools anymore. Teacher all those years, I have watched our schools go from academic learning centers to socialist training camps. And that's what they are today. The brightest students that we have in America today are those who are homeschooling. And to those parents who homeschool their children, I take my hat off to you. And our churches that once preached God's word turn out now to have as their leaders nothing but snake oil preachers. Which is where Obama got his Christian leanings, if you want to call it Christianity. It's not to me, because God gave us this great nation. And for someone to say, God damn this nation, I would have walked out of that church if ever I had been in there the very moment he said that. You know, our people deserve better. But we're stuck with what we've got. And we've got to recognize who he is. This man is known by the company he keeps.
That's right.
Those terrorists, like what's her name?
Bernadine Dorn.
Thank you, Bernadine Dorn. And what's the other one? Yeah. You know, I don't like to disturb the sweet taste in my mouth, so I just can't call their names. I'm sorry. But thank you for your help. Now, I can tell you about the ones that I am really familiar with. And that's like Calypso Louis, known to you as Louis Farrakhan. The worst thing that's ever happened to this country, and especially now that he has got his good friend in the White House.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised why Obama is making all these decisions that he's making. That has been his training for a long, long time.
That's right.
And that he is now representing the people who are really our enemies.
Yeah.
And we better recognize that and stop making excuses. I hear some commentators sometimes will say, oh, I just don't think Obama understands. I just don't think he knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. And he's doing it with flair. And that's what people do when they are dishonest and they're conniving and they are in destroy mode. Depression is when you recognize that's your job. Go on. Recovery is when Obama loses his job. Can't get any worse. Well, we're seeing the worst of it right now. And we need to brace ourselves to lose it.
Yes, I
Can organize all of this?
Jonathan Wilson. Oh, is this video?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this was video. I was posing.
Jonathan Wilson.
Hey, Jonathan Wilson.
Patriot.
Woo! Barack Obama.
fought as hard as I could to save my dealership. Myself, my employees, and just about everyone I knew. Contacted everyone and anyone to get the decision reversed. We were not successful, but we did create a lot of attention to the point that General Motors is paying their dealers and giving them till after December to close. Elected officials are aware and involved now, trying to keep this from happening to others. Like I said, I'm not done fighting to save, like I said, I am done fighting to save my franchise, and
Let's not have you sit for well. Don't follow those lies, Daddy. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself.
We ought to free the slaves. We ought to make the country into the kind of country the Founding Fathers intended when they said that all men were created equal.
Troops had marched through people's farms. Cannonballs had knocked over houses. Houses burned. Much of the town was burned. And they buried their dead as best they could, but they did it haphazardly in somebody's front yard.
Is a church allowed to have political discourse? Is a church allowed to have political debates when they have a 501c3 status? The answer to that is no. Are you allowed to do what the Founding Fathers did and pledge their fortune in the cause of liberty? No. You can give a candidate for federal office $2,300 maximum. That's a restriction on your freedom. And if we didn't have these restrictions, there wouldn't be all this corruption in the process.
So I've been doing it my whole life. It's kind of like riding a bike, you never forget how.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks. I want to see where you got your sources.